In this section, we're going to make a Romanesque vault to go with our classical columns and arches. Here's part of a classical colonnade, built using the techniques we've already explored. All it needs is a ceiling. Here's an important tip for when you're doing initial construction work like this. Always have your model aligned with the axes. You can put things at odd angles later if the plan requires it, but don't do it yet. I'll just hide all but one of the sections to make things clearer. The first thing you need is a cube. Move it into position and scale it so that it spans the gap to be covered, and is exactly the same height as your arch. You will probably already know how wide your arches are, so most of this can be done simply by typing values into the object info box. Now you want a cylinder. Take a moment to decide how many faces the cylinder should have, because it's going to form the surface of your vault. Too many faces in your model will be overcomplicated. Too few and there will be unwanted faceting. Rotate the cylinder 90 degrees in X. Now switch to a front view and move and scale the cylinder to match your arch. Remember that it should match the outer edge of the decorative moulding. Ensure that the cylinder overlaps the cube at the front and the back. And then Boolean subtract it from the cube. Now we have half a vault. To make the other arch, simply repeat the process crossways. I already have the cylinder I need saved. To save yourself some effort, you can now sweep the front and back faces of the vault object to create the outer walls. Hold down Ctrl as you click on the second face to add it to the selection. After you've done one unit like this, copy and move it to cover the rest of the colonnade.